Hello, everybody. Hope you're all having a great day. Just wanted to come to you all with a little bit of resilience over the grocery prices that everybody is experiencing. And this is a meal to help deal with inflation. Um, when I grew up, my mom, she didn't have a lot of money, and so she's very creative in how we all were fed. And one of her meals, and many of you probably already know about this, but one of her meals was pinto beans and biscuits, or you can do cornbread, corn muffins, or even sliced bread. It's full of protein, so you will get full, and it's an inexpensive meal for you and your family. Um, and what you do is you can cook them on the stove in a pot with some water, or you can put them in a crock pot and let them cook all day, about 8 hours in your crock pot, or you can put them on the stove for I think about 2 or 3 hours. There's plenty of videos and things on the internet about how to cook pinto beans. They're very simple. I won't get into all that, but um, my mom used to cook this as a kid when I was a kid, and I was a very picky eater as a kid. But I loved when she would make a pot of pinto beans. She would make them and she would season hers with like bacon fat, or sometimes she would put like neck bones, or some people do smoked turkey leg. And when you just let the meat boil, let the meat cook with the beans. And so the meat basically becomes very tender and they fall off the bone. And your beans are basically surrounded and married to this meat per se. And it's a great season. Um, Whether you use bacon or turkey leg, it flavors these beans really well. And some people may not want to use meat. You can just season them yourself with like some salt and pepper, or different seasonings of your choice. But this is a very inexpensive meal for you and your family. It's very healthy. Um, the beans, some of the meat might not be too healthy, but the beans and the corn muffin mix, like I said, the beans are full of protein and you will get full from this meal. I remember I would eat, now I was a kid, so I would eat like one bowl and be full. But like my mom, she would eat like two bowls and she'd be full. So, this is something that your family can get full off of for a very low price. Now, this is a 2 pound bag, and I got this from Great Value, from Walmart, and I believe it was $2. And the corn muffin mix was like 70 cents, I want to say. So this whole meal is about $3. And like I said, you can feed your family on this. And if you start, especially your kids like me, if you start them off young, they will grow to love this meal and they will probably end up cooking it when they become adults, just like me. And like I said, I was very picky as a kid, but it was something about these pinto beans. And you take that, your corn muffin or your biscuit, and you put some butter on it, just like on this picture. Put some butter on it, and you take it and you just like dunk it down into the pinto bean in your bowl, kind of like sop it up, as the old folks used to say. And oh my gosh, it's just so good. It's so good. And especially, in this fall, winter season that's here and the winter will be coming, pinto beans is a great staple to have in your house. So you can make, in the winter when it's really cold outside, and your family will be fed and they will be full. And you didn't spend a whole lot of money on it. If you have a big family, you can get 2 or 3 bags. And so they have actually smaller bags too. They have 1 pound bags, I believe, if you have a smaller family or if you don't eat that much. But either way, this is something good to have in your pantry, and it will help you stay on top of inflation and becoming resilient. over this inflation. We have to get creative so that all of our money is not eaten up. So, and I remember my mom used to be very creative when I was younger, in how to feed us. So I'm just going back and thinking about some of the things she did back when I was a kid. And I remember this. This was a good one. So try this if you haven't before. Like I said, there's many of things online about how to cook them. There is very simple. Basically water and put the beans in them. But you can find the different ways online, or if you want to do the crock pot. And like I said, if you want to season them with meat or not, that's totally up to you. I always season mine with meat. Particularly a smoked turkey leg is what I use for mine. So hope this was helpful. And remember, guys, we will always stay on top. It's our mindset. All right? We will be resilient. Have a great day. Bye.